Give up, just quit, don't do it, no more, you lose, these words,
And I don't give always getting screwed, no matter what I do. Life is never fair, can't prepare for this in school. So tell me what we living for, huh? Tell me what we living for, huh? Is it money, is it hoes, is it fame? Or do we got it twisted and life is just a game? I just wanna float by, no problems, live a dope life. No question like I can't.
I know I've been gone for a long time, and it's not because I didn't want to, it's because there's a lot of things that are going on right now. I know I've been gone for a little bit, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I've been really busy and a lot of things have been going on family-wise, especially with my dad, ever since I've come back from Comic-Con. And so I kind of wanted to talk about that. I won't let you guys know that there are more videos coming from here on out that will be on schedule, that will be back on schedule. Thank you so much for everyone that's been sticking with me so far. I'm really proud. I'm still proud of the subscribers that I have. It's really exciting seeing that stay there. To all my loyal subscribers. So Rachel and I are now 1 week, or Rachel and I this Tuesday are going to be 1 week away from having our first baby. So we just got our induction scheduled for the 29th, and so it's getting there. We are hoping that he comes earlier because I know I shouldn't complain about being tired, but man, I'm tired. I'm so tired all the time. But we are so excited to have him here. One of my good friends, he texted me the other day and he asked me if I'm nervous. And I told him, no way. Of becoming a dad, I am not nervous at all. I'm really excited. I can't wait. The only thing that gets me nervous is the delivery part, because I didn't know this, but giving birth to a baby is very dangerous. My wife can lose a lot of blood, or I don't know, there's just a lot of things that can happen, or a lot of things that can go wrong happen. And so that's the only thing that I'm afraid of, because you just don't know until it happens. And I hate not knowing, I hate it. But other than that, we're excited. We can't wait for this baby to be here. The biggest reason why I haven't been vlogging lately is because I just heard, so my dad, I've been having some issues with my dad lately. Not to give too much detail, but my dad has been getting caught up with drugs. It was really disappointing hearing that, It came to the point where he went to jail for it. I had to drive to California and go to his court date, and I had to get things situated while I was there. Luckily, my sister and my younger brother came with me, and everything turned out fine. But yeah, it was crazy because, so I've never been to a courthouse before. When we went in there, it was just crazy because you're in this courtroom, you have your judges on their stand, or your judge on the stand with your prosecutor, and then the lawyer, defending them and stuff like that. And then there's this glass wall where all the inmates are in. And that was the scary part because, they're in these jumpsuits, walking, and, they have their hands behind their back, and they're like chain connected to another person. Dude, these were like real thugs or real criminals, and it was like watching a show or a Broadway show or something, because they had their own language and they would prosecute someone and it would just happen so fast. Like their lives would be judged in seconds, And it was scary. It was like so scary. I have so much respect for these people that work there. They're doing that every day, which is just crazy. And so finally, we were there from 8 in the morning, and finally my dad or we were there from 8 in the morning, and then they had their lunch break, and they break for an hour, and then we come back. And finally, after the lunch, my dad comes out, and this was the point where, man, it just got real. My dad he comes out, and he didn't even expect that we would be there, because before this all even happened, we never really communicated with my dad. I tried to. We would call him, and either his phone was turned off or he would have a different number. But my dad was just really good at keeping this stuff to himself. Or we did investigations for ourselves, and we found out that my dad was in jail, so I went. And so my dad comes out, and he sees me and my siblings there with my mom and my aunt and my uncle. And as soon as he sees us, like his kids, his head just goes straight down, and he just starts crying. And just so you have an idea of what kind of person my dad is, he's a type that he doesn't take any orders from anybody, and he's very old-fashioned, and I've never seen him vulnerable like that before in my life. And as soon as I saw him like that, lined up with these other criminals, it was it was really hard to see. All the disappointment, the anger that I had was gone. I didn't care anymore. I just forgave my dad. And I just wanted him out. I wanted to give my dad a hug and let him know how much I love him and how much support I have for him. And so it got me thinking what kind of father I want to be. It got me thinking about my wife. And a couple of nights ago, my wife wakes me up, or Rachel wakes me up in the middle of the night. I think it was like at 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'm knocked out, and she's waking me up. She's like, babe, and I'm like waking up, and I'm just like, what's going on? Are you in labor? Like, I just thought she was in labor. And all it was she was like, I lost my side job. And so my wife, what she does marketing for this great company called EcoFlower, but at the same time, she does freelance for other little companies or whatever. And she just started one, and not even a week later, she was let go. It wasn't a big deal, it was fine. But my adorable wife, like I'm sure with anybody, kind of hurts, but it's okay. And so she woke me up for that, and she just needed to be comforted. So I'm just like half awake. It's all right, babe. Just cuddle. It's okay. And it was fine. But it kind of got me thinking, like, man, if we were in labor, that moment I freaked out. I couldn't think straight. I was just like, what do we need? Like, we pack? Holy crap, we're not even packed yet. And so I'm glad that happened, because now I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to feel, and I can kind of overcome that, so I can be more like with my head on straight, and we can get to the hospital in one piece. I've wanted to be a dad. I've always wanted to be a dad ever since I was 16. My wife, when she told me that we were pregnant, it was the best feeling I felt in a long time. I mean, of course, with asking my wife to marry me, and all those other great things, going to my mission. It was the day after Christmas we found out. And it was like Christmas morning all over again. Ugh. He's not even here. And I feel like our life has already changed so much. In a good way. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, we're going to name him Levi Saul Gonzalez. Levi, if you ever see this, know that your parents love you so much, and we can't wait for you to be here. Okay, so thank you so much to all my subscribers. I love you all so much. Thank you for sticking with me, and I expect more content. Love you guys.
So tell me what we living for, huh? Tell me what we living for, huh? Is it money, is it hoes, is it fame? Or do we got it twisted and life is just a game?